Imagine a drug that was made for one thing and ends up being studied for diabetes, weight loss, heart disease, even addiction. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's exactly what's happening with GLP-1 drugs. You've probably heard the names Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, but what are they actually doing inside your body? Let's break it down. No medical jargon, promise. So here's the simple version. Your gut naturally makes a hormone called GLP-1. Think of it as your body's "I'm full" messenger. Normally, after you eat, this hormone gets released, tells your brain, "Hey, we're good, stop eating," and it also helps manage your blood sugar. Problem is, in a lot of people, especially those with type 2 diabetes, this messenger doesn't work as well as it should. It's like sending a text that never gets delivered. That's where these drugs come in. They're basically a copy of that same hormone, but a stronger, longer-lasting version. So instead of that "I'm full" text disappearing in a few minutes, it sticks around for hours. That's why people on these medications eat less without constantly fighting hunger. Think of your appetite like a radio volume knob. GLP-1 drugs don't rip the knob off, they just turn the volume down for a while. And on the blood sugar side, it helps your body release insulin more efficiently when you actually need it, like right after a meal, instead of your blood sugar spiking all over the place. Now, important part. These drugs weren't originally made as a weight loss shot. They were developed for type 2 diabetes to help control blood sugar. Later, doctors and researchers noticed something. People on it were consistently losing weight as a side effect. That data was strong enough that some versions, like Wegovy, got separately approved specifically for weight management in people who meet certain health criteria. So today you've basically got two lanes, one version approved mainly for diabetes management, and one version approved mainly for weight loss. Same core ingredient family, different dosing and approval, different intended use. It's kind of like the same painkiller being sold under two brand names, one marketed for headaches, one for muscle pain. Same active ingredient, different label and dose. This is not a supplement, not an over-the-counter fix. It's a prescription medication, and it's meant to be used under a doctor's supervision, usually alongside diet and exercise changes, not instead of them. Nothing that changes how your body works this much comes without some trade-offs. The most common ones people report: nausea, especially when starting out or increasing dose, bloating, stomach discomfort, some diarrhea or constipation, and reduced appetite, which, yes, is the point, but it can feel intense at first. Most of this tends to ease up as your body adjusts. Doctors usually start people on a low dose and slowly increase it, kind of like easing into cold water instead of jumping straight in, specifically to reduce these effects. That said, these aren't just minor annoyances for everyone. Some people stop the medication because the nausea is too much to handle. This is exactly why medical supervision matters here, not just picking it up because it's trending online. So that's the foundation: what GLP-1 actually is, what it's officially approved to treat, and the common side effects you'd expect. But here's where it gets really interesting. Researchers are now looking into whether these same drugs could help with heart disease risk, kidney protection, and even addiction and cravings. Some of that research is exciting, some of it is still very early and, honestly, a little controversial. That's exactly what we're covering in Part 2, including the risks nobody likes to talk about. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you there.